Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode here on the channel with the Highland Scotties Teambuilder Dynasty here. In this is episode what, number 12? Taking on Marshall here today, and of course it is senior day here for the Highland Scotties as they are currently ranked 8th in the nation with an 11-0 record, and of course a perfect record so far here, well, to this point right now in the Big 12, 8-0. However, everybody, welcome to the show, and of course we're going to get into some action here with the Thundering Herd, who are currently a 2-star team out of the Sun Belt Conference. Right now they're in 3rd place in the Sun Belt Eastern Division, and of course they're looking for a victory here today. As we see, their last matchup there was against Coastal Carolina, and of course they were defeated by Coastal Carolina there 23-10 in that matchup, as Coastal Carolina did a pretty good number there in the second half, scoring 17 points, 14 of those coming in the third quarter. And of course Marshall just really couldn't muster up anything else and could not get themselves out of the rut they were in, only scoring 7 points there in the third quarter, and pretty much the rest of the game was pretty much taken over by the Coastal Carolina team. Cole Pennington, of course his dad Ty Pennington, of course a former NFL player. Cole, of course, trying to lead this pack here, and he's had a pretty decent season here. Of course, last week was a rough one. 8 carries for 14 yards there for him. Of course, take a look at some of the other players as well for the Marshall squad. And of course, like I said, I did not put them on the schedule. The first year, anytime I start a series, I don't mess with the schedule for the first year. Next year, we'll change the schedule up some. We'll actually I think I said last episode we'll play James Madison their place for next year, because in order to get some points and unlock things, especially when it comes to recruiting, you got to be able to defeat your rivals. And of course I have to check and see who our other rivals are, because remember we replaced Old Dominion. But there you see Marshall 4-3 right now in the third place, like I said, in the Sun Belt. And of course, they've had a really tough time, both at home and away. 2-4 on the road, 2-2 at home. So they have not really found a good footing either way. Of course, if you take a look at our top players here for the Heisman, of course, Jarius Bolden, Tyreek Barr, Will Woolfolk, and of course Avery are your top 4 players right now for the Heisman. As you see, the Utah quarterback there is number 5. There you see the current up-to-date college football playoff bracket, and there you see we're currently in 3rd right now, as we'll have a first-round bye, and we'll of course have to see how that'll play out here today, as we've jumped up now from number 11 to number 8. So 3 big spots there in the college football playoff rankings, in the top 25 rankings. There you see the teams that got booted out. And of course, we'll take a look here at Ty Pennington, 2-star athlete from Kentucky. And of course, there he's 6'3", 210 pounds, field general. And of course, there you see his physicals there. And just like his dad, he has a pretty strong arm here. And this, of course, is his sophomore year. So we'll see if, of course, if he'll, I imagine he was not going to go pro just yet. But I'm pretty sure next year will probably be a year that we'll see him kind of try to make that next step there to the NFL. And there you see his numbers, and of course his abilities, what he can do there on the field. As there you see over 2,467 yards, 18 touchdowns, 9 interceptions as well, and of course on the ground 155 carries for 118 yards and 3 rushing touchdowns there for him this year. They're hoping to try to see if they can get a leader out of him. Of course, one of his targets that he likes to throw to is, of course, Chuck Montgomery. And, of course, Chuck has a pretty good looseness there as a wide receiver. And, of course, great quickness as well, as he has pretty good speed. Decent hands there. You see his speed 91, acceleration 93. And, of course, he will probably be one of the main targets that we're going to have to really focus on and try to make sure we do not let him get too crazy, as he has a really good medium route game in his receiving. There you see 725 yards on 50 receptions and 9 touchdowns so far this season, as I believe he is the leader right now in the wide receiver corps for Marshall. As for the defensive side there, Marone Baird, the third is going to be your top defensive player, 84 overall. Looks like he has a pretty good, decent quickness for his size, as well as strength and stamina as well. The senior, of course, run stopper there from Chattanooga, Tennessee, is definitely going to be try to do his job here, as he's going to try to make sure he puts a quick stop on Bo and, of course, Avery in this week's game. Of course, Isaiah Gibson, the senior, he's out for 2 weeks. He has a PCL tear. It's one of the players I was kind of concerned about, but now we know he's not going to be on the field there plugging up that defensive line there. We should have a better job of running up the middle there against him, as he has 13 tackles with 12 sacks. And of course, 2 of those sacks he has were assisted. The other 11 were solo tackles there from him. So we don't have to worry about too much about him. But like I said, he does have a PCL tear. He's out for 2 weeks, so he's pretty much out for the rest of the season. Foster, their other corner, has a torn labrum. He'll be out for another week there. Some of the first string of guys from the defensive side will not be in this game there. So it should give us a little bit of relief there when it comes to trying to come up with schemes against those guys there. So it's a beautiful day here. As I mentioned before, it is senior day here at Highland. So Coach Barnes is, of course, going to try to do his best to get all his seniors out there, depending on how this game goes. Of course, if all this is a blowout, we'll get those other seniors that we normally don't get to see to play, get them a chance to get on the field. But of course, this game, season's not over with yet, but we're going to try to put as many seniors on the field here as we possibly can. But we're going to have our normal starting 11 for both offense and defense out there here today. And see Marshall here runs this one there, and that's a nice carry there, as that's going to get enough there for first down. Cole now here, play a handoff here to his halfback, and the halfback going to make a quick, he's going to get stopped there quickly before he gets to the first down marker. And they'll have to, of course, punt, as we'll get the ball here. And there's some of the impact players for both Marshall and Highland. Of course, one of our impact players in the backfield there, Avery. Of course, he is up for possible finalist as the Heisman Trophy candidate. And, of course, we're going to try to do our best to get him, and as well as the 3 other guys there on defensive side of things, Bolden, Barr, and, of course, Wilfork as well. Get their numbers up as best as we can, get them involved in a lot of different plays. And of course, it's pretty much it's going to be a track meet to the Heisman Trophy for those 4 guys. So now 1st and 10 here. So far, this drive is looking pretty good here. Robinson, of course, been really doing pretty well here as the last couple of weeks here, throwing the ball pretty well. Of course, he's had his little hiccups from here and there. But I think for the most part, compared to his first 4 games, compared to these last 4, he's been looking. He looked like he's been, doing well. I think the week or 2 that we had him on, I think it was like 2 weeks that we had him not start, has really paid off in here and helped him out here for the most part. And I think for the most, he's going to do well in the postseason, especially once we go in the playoffs. And of course, at any time he can be pulled. But I think we build that confidence up with him. We feel comfortable with him behind center or under center there to make some really good plays, and he's done that for the most part here. But the question a lot of people want to know: first year of this 12-man playoff here, are we going to get? Can we go any further than where we're going to be at, which is one of the top 4 teams that are going to have a bye going into that playoffs? But of course, we got a lot of things still to go, as that one almost got picked off. And that's going to be an incomplete pass. Thank goodness that was not caught there by the defense player. But yeah, of course we still got to get to the Big 12 game, because we still have 2 more weeks before the Big 12 game comes up, and this is our final game of the season, of the regular season. After this, we only have the Big 12 game to really solidify a lot of talk about us being in the playoffs. To see a pass there deep. But it's not going to be. It's just going to be on the fingertips there of our receiver. I believe that was to Redding, and of course that's going to be incomplete pass. But the kickoff here, as Adams kicked that one up the middle there, that is going to be good, and that's going to get us the first 3 points of the ball game here, as Highland takes the lead here quite quickly here against Marshall. as it's going to be a 3-0 ball game. So good crowd here. Of course, the student section, the dog pound section, really rowdy as usual. As now we'll see here the second drive now for Marshall. We see a play action here, thrown up the middle there. That's a great play, and even a better catch there. Excuse me, as Marshall finds her way going down the field. So they hurry up, Cole, I said Ty, jeez, I'm talking about his dad there. Now Cole is going to go ahead and get his guys up on the line. That's going to be a carry there. This is going to get him a couple of yards. Looking at now a 2nd and 8 here, as Marshall trying to do a little bit of a no huddle here, as they throw another quick pass, and that's going to be caught there by Montgomery for another first down. Man in motion. Cole drops back here. He's looking down the field. He can't find nobody, but he's going to go ahead and run it himself, as he's going to get the first down there, or just actually get get a yard there on that play. 2nd and 9 coming up. Quick pass up to the under the middle, and that's going to be a nice catch there. It's a reasonable 3rd down coming up here for Marshall, as they'll hand off to their halfback here again, and we're looking for the run, or for the pass there, and of course they sneak off with the run. So we're having a tough time here on this drive. Let's see if we can try to settle things up here and on the goal line, as we got to try to get our best goal line defense out there, as they'll able to stop the halfback there on that carry. So now it's 2nd and goal pass here. This is going to go in the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown, as Marshall gets the first 6 points of the day. That is Montgomery who gets the catch. And like I said, this is a guy that we're going to have to watch out for quite a bit, as he is one of their most thrown targets of this season. As Chuck Montgomery, the junior, showing off there. Nice pass here. Good read there from him. And of course, great opportunity there to get themselves the lead here, as they lead now 7-3. Highland back out here for their second drive. First drive was successful, as they did score 3 points, but I imagine they would like to score a lot more than that. So we'll see what they can try to do here on this second drive. Nice carry there from Avery. It's now Bo down out here. Bo now going here, and he's going to get enough there for the first down. So new set of downs for Highland. There's just 5 minutes left here in this first quarter. Down by 4. Hand off here to Avery. Avery breaking off tackles here, and that's what I just love about this young man. He's been doing that all season long from the word go of the first game. And he has just been pulling up some great numbers here, too. Almost a little over 150 yards a game this season, as he's just put up some mad, crazy numbers here in the running game. Of course, we want to try to get him involved in the passing game as well. We've seen that a couple of times now this season. We'll see what we try to do here on this 2nd and 7 coming up here for the Scotties, as Robertson changes some routes, throwing under covers there, and that's going to be a completed pass for a couple of yards. 3rd down coming up here for the Scotties, as we'll see this ball ran up the middle there, of course, by Avery. Avery muscled his way there for the first down. Nice play, as looks like Teague is going to be down for Marshall. So ball on the 45-yard line here, as we have now on the the Thundering Herd here side of the football, as we'll see a run, and that is going to be, of course, a nice little carry there for us. It's now 3rd down. 3rd down, this, of course, will be a passing situation, as Robinson throws this one there deep, and that's going to be caught. Nice play there from Good, as he comes away with it. And that's going to get us down inside the 20. Mark him somewhere near the 15-yard line for the huge first down. So now we're going to try to use our halfbacks here. Looks like Bo's going to be out here. Going to hand this one off to him. He's looking for a decent block, but just can't get around that man, as we get only about a yard or 2 on that one. 3rd and 8 coming up here. Got to try to see if we can find a way here to get this ball in the end zone. Robinson throws this one up there. That gets caught. That's going to be a first down. That's good. Tries to roll himself up in the end zone, but he's going to be stopped just a yard short of the end zone, as will be placed at the 1. Handoff now to Bo, and Bo's going to put down his pads. He's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown, Highland Scotties, as the Scotties on the board here for the first time. First rushing touchdown of the day here for Bo, and a nice run here. Nice drive here for the Scotties, as they crowd here, of course, supporting the seniors here today. And there's a junior right there, Bo, coming out here. And of course, he's been putting up some numbers as well. He's seen a lot of action here with that two halfbacks scheme that we've been running here, putting those guys in different formations and kind of having moved around in formations and stuff like that from week to week. As that ball is thrown from Cole, and that's going to be incomplete pass there for Marshall. Marshall can't finish that drive, as they'll be forced to punt the ball back to us. As now Bo has this, and Bo looking for a good block there, and he's going to get enough there, as he's going to just go ahead and just drag those two guys there with him to the first down marker. It's now 1st and 10 for the Scotties as they lead this one by 3. A nice run here from Avery. Oh, beautiful run from him again. Nice play. Final seconds left here in the first quarter. We'll see if we can. Of course, we'll see if they're going to snap this one here, and they're not going to, as they're going to go ahead and just run down the clock. So, first quarter, we've scored a touchdown and scored a field goal. Marshall scored the first touchdown of the game, and it's now 10-3 as we go into the second quarter in this matchup. So we'll switch up sides here now. Highland now going to the south side of the field as we'll see a run, and that is, of course, going to be a nice little carry there for us. 2nd and 8 coming up as Robinson here goes here back, throws this one there, and that's just going to be off target there, as Robinson seemed like he was being hurried there, which really, he had a pretty decent pocket that time. I don't know what he was thinking or what he was seeing, but threw that one off target there, and now he's going to go back to the run as they will get the first down on that carry. So now ball at the place at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Scotties as Robinson here again drops back here in the pocket, throws this one up there, and that's going to be tipped away. Good job there from the defender. Watching the quarterback where he's throwing now. Of course, now we got to be more cautious here in the passing here. As Robinson here goes back up, throws this one to the left-hand side and finds, I believe, Avery, who is going to be able to get the catch there for him. So now 3rd and 4 coming up here. Man in motion, that'll be good. Good's now coming from your right to your left side of the screen. And it looks like he's changing some routes here. So he's trying to find a hole somewhere in the defense there, but he tried to throw that one up the middle there, and that's not going to be any good. It's going to be incomplete. We'll kick a field goal here. This field goes up, and it is good. And that's just another 3 points there for us as we extend this lead now here. And we'll see. Adams did a great job there launching that one up the uprights that time now. And it's going to make it now a 13-7 ball game. So Marshall doing a pretty good job here stopping us, especially in this red zone. Last couple of weeks here, we've been just kind of, manipulating defenses, doing what we want with them. But Marshall holding them back, really doing a good job here. Even last week when we played against JMU, they did a great job there of not letting us just do what we want in the red zone, really making us making us put some work into getting a touchdown of either through the air or to the ground. As Cole's going to get smacked around there. That's a great play there from the defense. I believe that was Bolden coming in there, getting that sack. And that's a 5-yard penalty, and it's going to put him back there. Yeah, Jarius Bolden, of course, the top defensive player of the nation right now. And, of course, looking at possibly being our first Heisman Trophy winner in this series. We have not had one for quite some time now, as we'll see a handoff, and that's going to be run. And that's going to be to the, nearly 42? 3rd and 9 coming up here. Cole gets hit as he throws a football there, but it's going to be a complete pass as they're able to connect on that pass. Now we'll see what they'll try to do here on this first down after that big pass. They'll go to the run, and they're going to keep it on the ground there for a few yards. 3rd down coming up here for the Herd as Marshall, we'll see here, Cole's got to get rid of it here, but he's going to hold on to it for too long. And Peterson going to come up behind him and get the nice tackle there. Nice sack there. That's going to be a 4th and 15 now here. It's going to push him back a little bit there, but Gunnar Peterson doing a great job there, getting to the quarterback there. And, of course, I don't know what Pennington was looking for there, but He got to get rid of that football there. You don't find it, you can't see nobody, just throw it away. But of course, that was a third down issue, and he's got to try to make a play there, and just nothing was produced. Highland will get the ball back after the punt, and we'll see here. What we can try to do is we'll see a nice run off here. That's going to go to Bo. Bo looking for good block there. Bo going down the field here. He breaks off a tackle, and he's going to get all the way down to the, looks like the 32-yard line of Marshall. So nice run there from him as Xavier Bo showing off those wheels like he has been all season long here. Nice run there from him, and that's going to put even more pressure now on this defense of Marshall as they're in their 46th defense, and we'll see them trying to commit to realize there is a run, so they are committed to it. And Avery there makes a nice carry, gets him all the way inside the 10 there. I believe they're gonna mark him somewhere near the 9, I believe, for the first down. Robinson here now trying to see what he can do here as he try to pass this one. And trying to find his fullback there on that pass. Incomplete. Second and goal. So now second and goal coming up here. Handoff there to Avery again. Avery running this one here. And this time he's successful. But he is going to be stopped right near the 4-yard line. Third and goal coming up. And I believe they'll try to pass here in this situation. You imagine they would after having a great successful run. And now they try to get that one in there, but it's going to be incomplete. So now Coach Bonds, I guess, is getting the okay to go for it here on 4th and goal. Ball plays at the 3-yard line, so if they don't get this one here, of course, Marshall's back's going to be against their own wall. But we'll see what they'll do. Pass here up the middle there. That's going to be caught. That's going to be a great catch. Touchdown, Highland Scotties. As that's going to go to Corey Good, who's just been having a great year this season. As Corey's able to find the end zone there. And of course, the last couple of weeks now, he's been doing a great job. That's his 19th of the season. As Corey, the sophomore, showing off his abilities there. And is able to find himself into the end zone. It's now 20-7. So now ball plays on the 25-yard line here for Marshall. Pass there. That's going to be deep, but it's going to be incomplete. Great job there for the defense at the last second, making that nice stop. So now 2nd and 10 coming up here for for Marshall, as we'll see a pass, and that's going to be completed as that receiver is going to be able to hold on to it. Defense here trying to make a good tackle there, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case as they again give up another play. That's going to be another first down here for Marshall. As Cole here, now play action here from him. He trying to get that one to his receiver, and our defender's right there to make the pop. So now 2nd and 10 coming up here. They're going to go to the ground game and get there at the Scotties logo there. As that's going to be at the 47-yard line. Trying to convert here on this third down. Third down. That's going to be intercepted by West. As West tries to take that back for a touchdown. As he gets the interception. Nice job there from West. As he gets his nice interception there for himself. And that is going to be... I think I want to say it's either his 4th or 5th interception of the season. As the junior showing off what he can do here, and he's been in a couple of games now here. We gave him a couple starts here and there, and so far he's taken advantage of those starts. So it's nice to see that. He knows how important that is for him, especially for next season. He can be a full-time starter. As now Robinson here drops back in the pocket. He's going to throw this one up there, and that's going to be caught and in the end zone there. Touchdown, Highland Scotties. I'm not going to lie. That was, when I threw that pass there, I was really shocked and surprised that we were able to get that one there. As Parks showing off with his abilities here, and take a look at this. I almost thought they were going to call it. He could have easily went out of bounds there because he was right on near the edge of the sideline there. But he's able to stay in bounds and get the catch. So Highland now has a 20-point lead. As we'll see Marshall here trying to shrink that lead down here. We'll see if they can do that here as there's 4 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first half. As we'll see Cole here throws another quick pass there. Another nice gain there. Let's go and see it now. 3rd down. Third down coming up here, 3rd and 2. Pass there, screen pass there to the tight end. That's going to get him just enough there. Well, more than enough there for the first down. 1st and 10. We'll see another quick pass there, and that's going to be another catch there for the other tight end, who is going to get the nice reception, but no yardage on that reception as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Halfback now trying to muster up something as he gets a few yards there on the carry. So now 3rd and 3 coming up. And it's Cole here, throws us up the middle there, and oh, nice play as he throws that ball right where his own wide receiver can get to. Of course, we were right on him. And then you see here defensively, nice stop there for the defense. As defense getting kind of manhandled here a little bit from this offense of Marshall. And of course, Cole there making another pass. As Pendleton there gets to his other tight end for a few yards on the play. So now 3rd and 6. I believe they'll go back to the pass. Cole here dropping back deep in his own pocket here. He's got to get rid of it here, and he's got to do something. It's no Dyson, and it looks like Peterson comes in on the sack. Nice play there from Dyson and Peterson, who are going to get a nice half a sack each on that play. Quentin Dyson, the junior, who's been he had a great game last week there against JMU, and of course a couple other games as well here in the last couple of episodes here. Robinson now here on this first down there cannot complete the pass, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. We'll jump now to a 3rd and 10. As looks like they are trying to do their best to get us quick 3 and out. Why not throw another deep ball up there? That time Ready. He had it but could not come down with it. Incomplete pass, and now we get the ball back after the punt to Marshall. Marshall getting now to the 2-minute warning here. We'll see if they're going to snap this football. They are, as they're looking at a 2nd and 12. Cole there throws this one there. Nice pass. That's going to get in there to the 50. It's going to be a huge first down for Marshall. So now they got 2-minute warning going by, and we'll see Marshall's QB there throws this one there as he calls a no huddle for Marshall. And of course, that's going to not let us get the personnel that we need here in this situation, as we now see him drop back here quickly, trying to get this off target here for our defense and keep us off balance here. Nice pass there for the first down. So now we'll see a pass here again here up the middle, and that's going to be completed, and that's going to be another, or just short of the first down marker. 28 seconds left here in the first half. Quick pass there from the Marshall QB, finds a receiver, and that's going to be completed. So now the ball is marked at the 2-yard line here with 25 seconds left. Marshall could easily pick this one in here, and that's exactly what they're going to do here as they find the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall, as Montgomery gets his 2nd receiving touchdown here in today's game, as they pretty much control that drive, not letting us get our right guys in there. Of course, we could have easily called a timeout, but we're trying to do our best to keep that clock. We were hoping that clock would be on our side for it to take away. But Marshall only has 1 timeout remaining here in this half. As we'll see, Avery runs this one there. We'll call our first time now in the half. 27-14 here. We're trying to see if we can get at least a field goal here before we go into halftime. 2nd and inches coming up. Robinson here drops back in the pocket. Robinson, gonna throw this one deep. That's gonna be almost in the hands of Parks, but it's gonna be incomplete. So now 30 inches coming up here. Ball on their own 34. 6 seconds left here in the half. Pass here. This is gonna be high and deep. It's gonna be caught there by Redding. Redding had it but got tripped up, and that is how the half is going to end. Robinson showing off his nice rocket pass here. You seen him do it earlier. Now he was trying to do that again before the half, but unfortunately, that is not going to help us there, as the half is going to end here at 27-14. Let's take a quick look here at our recruiting board here. We have not talked too much about recruiting here. honestly, because, you know, recruiting, I'm still new to it, and I'm still trying to get used to it. But here are some of the players that we were looking at. That Larry Barnes character, he finally, after visiting us last couple weeks ago, he has finally decided to nail it down now, as he is now verbally committed there to Georgia. Now, does that mean that we cannot talk to him, because he can easily change his verbal commitment to a written one. But for right now, the 5-star right tackle is going to go to Georgia. There you see some other players that we've already mentioned already that we've picked up. And then, of course, Trout, Moses Trout, the 3-star guy from Georgia, he has decided to go to Wake Forest. Slater, Titus Slater there, 3-star guy, left tackle. He's committed now to Navy, so we'll take him off the board there. And of course, we got another one here, a young man, Trey Groff, the 3-star right tackle from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. He is now going to Florida. He's going to be a Gator. And then let's see, Santiago Lorenzo. He is now going to Air Force. And then, of course, Warrior, Dave Warrior, the right end from Texas, is going to go to Texas State. Brodovich there, the defensive tackle, he is going to University of Miami. And, of course, Brower going to Northwestern. So, best of luck to them. Of course, we got a couple players here we've added to the board here, most recently here. So, we're still going after a few guys here that we might have an even more better chance of getting. A lot of them are 3 stars. Got a few 2 stars in there, but for us to get more attention, we, like we have been this season, we got to win games, and we got to have some pretty big blowouts, and just get the attention of a lot of these young men. To want them to come to our school, we just got to play well and do well, and show off why this is a school that you need to go to. As we just see the first half highlights there. So far, a really good game here for Highland. 27-14. Not the blowout I imagined it would be. As that's a fumble right there. We got to pick it up. And thank goodness one of our linemen's there, as we lose 11 on that play. Now we'll go here on this 2nd and 21. Robinson here has a lot of work to do, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. Cannot get that one done. So now we're going to go for here on 3rd and 21. Obviously a passing situation here. They know it. As we'll see Robinson here drops back here. He's going to throw this one up there, and that's going to be incomplete. And that's going to, of course, force us to punt the ball. Nice job there from Marshall getting that tackle. But we do an even better job here as we get hold of their QB, push him back a little, as he'll lose 4 on that play. As he obviously did not see that coming at him at all. As Tyreek Barr gets this sack there. Nice job there from him. As he definitely wouldn't have seen that, because he was Tyreek was not even blocked whatsoever. So now he's got to hit there. You see him throwing that quick pass there on that screen, as the defense just breaking open that defense or the offensive line of Marshall, and we're kind of a field day with it, especially if that's going to be the case here for the rest of the second half. 3rd and 1 coming up, and we'll see a quick pass there to the left-hand side. That's going to be broken up, and that's going to force Marshall to punt. So now Highland has the ball back here for the second time now here in the second half, and we'll see a nice carry there. That's going to be a few yards on the play. 2nd and goal coming up. Hand off there to Bo this time, and Bo trying to keep his legs going there. And he does, but he gets a nice run for another 1st down. So now ball in the 44. Man in motion. Robinson here drops back in the pocket. Sees this wide open halfback here. Avery taking this one to the house, and he's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown, Highland Scotties. What a play there from Avery. And, of course, Robinson, nice job there as he sees a wide open man. Realize, hey, that is Avery. Avery's not being covered. Let me get this one to my boy. So he does so there. Of course, helping out the numbers there for Avery. Not just receiving, or not just rushing yards, but also some receiving yards there. As he's going to get a little help there for himself and finds his way into the end zone. Nice job. So Now I will tell you. Now they were wanting us to go for a 2-point conversion. I'm like, no, we're not going to be doing that. We're just stick with, just stick with a field goal here. So that's what we do. We take a timeout. So we do use one of our timeouts here, and we end up kicking just a regular field goal. We're not ready to do a 2-point conversion yet. I know they were trying to make it by 3 or 4 scores there, but or at least but 3 scores, but. Yeah, let's just keep it as it is. As we'll see another nice pass there to the halfback of Marshall. As he's been doing a good job here. Doing a great job with the run as well as the pass. We'll see if that will continue. As they give the ball right back to him. But this time not successful at all. As he will be stopped in the backfield there for a short loss. Man in motion again. That'll be the halfback. It's now Cole here throwing this one there. Nice pass there under the coverage, and that's of course going to be a few yards there to help him out. We'll see if they can try to convert here on this 3rd down. As Cole here throws this one as he gets hit, and that's going to be Montgomery getting the catch. As he is showing off here what he can do. And he's been a good asset for them here so far, especially in the first half, but yet, they're still down by 20 points. You see Montgomery being a huge threat for us in this second half if they get the right pass and right place here for themselves. As Highland here having a tough time trying to get this Marshall team off the field. Marshall, of course, doing a great job here. Running the ball here, doing a good mix of the pass and the run. And we'll see here again now it's 2nd and 6, still in the field. Handoff again, play action, nice play. Throwing that one there to the tight end. He's going to find his way into the end zone. Touchdown. Marshall, as Connolly will be in the end zone this time around. So 3 times now Cole Pendleton has been in the end zone there by the way of the passing game. 2 for Montgomery, and of course now 1 for Connolly, as he's able to of course get a touchdown himself. 34-21 here in the 3rd quarter as the Highland will get back the ball. And we'll see another run, and this time it will be Bo who will get a few yards on that carry. Now we'll see what they'll try to do here on the ball, their own 26-yard line. Continuing with the run, and they'll continue running that one, that time with Bo as he has a few yards. So now 3rd and 4 coming up here. Ball near their own 30. We'll see if what they're going to try to do here is going to go for the pass. We'll throw this one up there. That's going to go to Redding, and Redding's going to get this one, and he's going to get that one completed for the 1st down. So he's able to get to the sticks that time around. Nice play there from him. We'll see if that will continue here now on the ground as Avery makes a nice carry. And like I said, so far, for the passing line here, it seems like it's just been a really smooth day with, with Robinson throwing the ball. We haven't seen him. He's missed a couple of targets here and there, but for the most part here, he's pretty much did a pretty good job. Accuracy's been a lot more impressive, a lot more better than compared to some of the early games this season. And you see there, over 3,000 yards now passing here, as he is one of the top 5 QBs now here in the season right now. 4th and 2 coming up. They're going to go for here, try to convert here on this 4th down, as they could not be successful in that 3rd down. They do get the 1st. So new set of downs here as we cross the 50. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Scotties as Robinson here calling an audible. Robinson here drops back in the pocket, throws this one up there. That's going to be caught by Corey. Good is going to get this one inside the 30. And that's another 1st down here for the Highland Scotties, as they're really relying on the passing game quite a bit here. So Robinson's still, Robinson's really feel like he's in his groove right now, throwing the ball around and, moving guys around if he needs to get the better angle or the better shot at getting the ball into the hands of the wide receivers here. So he's been doing a great job here. Let's see if we can continue that. 1st and 10 here now inside the 30. And of course, Robinson, he's trying to take a little time off the clock as well. Yes, he knows it's important to, take their time down. Offense needs to stay on the field as long as they possibly can, of course, and just chip away at the game clock here. Of course, in the backfield there, you see Avery. Oh, nice run. There, good blocking there from the offensive line, and we'll get to the inside the 10 as they'll mark him near the 5. I would say more like the 6-yard line there. So 2nd inch is coming up here. Handoff, that's going to go to Bo. Bo is going to get just the right amount to get the first down. So a new set of downs here for Highland. So we'll see what they'll try to do this time. If they'll go through the air game or they'll stick on the ground. As they'll see a handoff there to Avery. Avery here trying to get into the end zone. He's going to get pushed in there. Touchdown, Highland Scotties. As he gets in the end zone here once again, this time by the ground game. And a nice play there. See the student section going crazy. And they definitely enjoying the way Avery's been playing here this season. Run the ball like a madman. Able to sniff out the end zone. So again, they have us go for 2. I'm thinking, okay, fine, we'll go for 2. We'll try to make this, even 42. Go for the pass there. It's going to be intercepted. And they're going to try to see if they can run this one back here. As we're going to try to make a stop, and we do. Nice job. Of course, that interception is not going to count against Robinson, but I just kept thinking to myself, I'm like, why are they forcing us to go for 2? We don't need to go for 2. So I definitely need to be more. It just dawned on me as soon as I was had the line was set up. I'm like, wait a minute, why am I not in field goal? Like we're not set up as a field goal. And I'm like, it's like I can't you blow another timeout now because the computer is forcing me to do that. So I need to pay a little bit more attention at that. 1st and 10 coming up here for Marshall. It's nice power, good rush getting into to the quarterback there, I believe from Dyson. Incomplete pass there. Now we'll see here another nice pass there from Cole. That time around, as they do get the first down that time. Cole again throwing this one there. Oh, nice job as the defender and the receiver get there at the same time, and no catch there for that one. It's going to be incomplete. And the D-line just trying to really upset that offensive line there. They've done that quite a few times now here. It looks like they're getting more grittier here and more rough there. As we'll see a pass there. That's going to be floated there to his receiver. And that's just going to get them enough there for the first down. 2 minutes left here in this 3rd quarter. And we'll see another quick pass. A little bit of an RPO there from Cole as he tries to find one of his receivers. 2nd and 12 coming up here. Cole here throws this one up there. Nice catch there for the receiver. And the receiver is going to get taken down there as he does get enough there for the first down. Now here they go again. Run this quick, not necessarily no huddle, but just a quick offense here. Now West has the football here, and West trying to go to the house here. Let's see if he can do so. Here as he has a runner, or I should say receiver there. 69-yard return on that touch or interception. Pick 6 there for the defense. And that's just another great play there from West, as last time he had the interception, tried to take it back for pick 6, but came up short and gave us a nice field position. But this time around, he had some good blocking there. Not much as Marshall could do here, as they had their, looks like one of their fastest receivers there on him, but yet still could not get a hold of him or couldn't dive for him at all as he runs there and gets himself into the end zone there. Touchdown, Highland Scotties. Another 6 points on the board there for us. 47-21. As we'll see a quick pass. That's going to be thrown in there, and that's going to be a nice hit there for the defense, but it is too late as that pass is going to be completed for the first. Cole again now finds another receiver. He's going to find Coney, and he's going to get that one there for a few yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here, as we're just less than a minute away from any of the 3rd quarter. And that's going to be a nice pass. That's going to get him to the, looks like the 39-yard line of the Scotties. As we see the running back here for Marshall, finding push down there, as he's had a pretty good day here for himself. He's in motion now. Hand off there to the other halfback in that fumble, but they're going to say that Marshall got it back. And then now the booth is going to make a review here to see if it was even a fumble itself. And of course, we can't really tell from that angle. But Marshall is going to be retained. They kept the ball. They were able to retain it. So we'll see what we can try to do now here on this first and 10. Quick pass there. That's going to be completed. So now 10 ticks left here in the third quarter. Running with the halfback, and he is going to hold on to it as he gets the 2-yard carry. So now, going into the fourth quarter here, this is the last chance now for Marshall to get something going here. These last couple of drives they've had here in the third quarter have worked out for them. They're able to score, but they have not found a way to stop us offensively. And that's been pretty much their issues here this game. As we'll see, Cole here throws this one up there. That's just going to be taken away there, as that receiver did not have any chance there getting to that one. 3rd and 8 coming up. We'll see a handoff. That's going to be handed off to the halfback, and he is just not going to get anything on that play. 4th and 7 coming up, as now Cole here, he's got to run. He's throwing this one off balance a little bit there, but he's able to find his receiver. And he is able to get the first down. Now inside the 10 here, Marshall here threatening to make another score. Quick pass there to the receiver. Receiver's going to get this one, and he is going to complete the pass, and it's going to be just short there at the 3-yard line. Handoff now, and Cole's going to hold on to himself, and he's going to get a touchdown of his own as he calls his own number here against us. And Cole Pendleton, first touchdown, rushing touchdown of the day here for him. Nice run there for him. And as he's able to find the end zone, of course, you see the dog pound there, not liking that at all. Seeing the opposing quarterback here find a way into the end zone. Touchdown there for Marshall. And Marshall now squeezing this lead that we have now, kind of shrinking it some, 47-28. As we'll see here, another run for us as we get a few yards there on the play. Of course, Coach Bonds here I imagine he would want to try to speed this tempo up some, so we're probably going to do a little bit of chewing the clock here and just try to get out of here with the lead that we currently have. 3rd and 3 coming up here, handoff. We'll just go right up the middle there as Avery is able to find a big hole there and able to find the first down marker. 1st and 10 coming up here, ball on their own 39. Highland here runs the ball on the outside here. Avery has just a man to get around, and they are able to gobble him up as he gets a big, huge first down there on that play. Ball at the 47-yard line now here in Marshall territory, as we see again Avery just muscling there his way there to that try to get to the first down marker. It's a big gain of 7 there on the play. So now 2nd and 3 coming up. And we'll see a handoff here. Again, Avery gets there, and they're going to go ahead and give it to him there as they get a first down. So just about less than 6 minutes left here in this game. Highland's doing a great job here, just holding on to the football here and making nice runs. As Avery makes a big run there. Wow. Nice run there. I wish he could have finished it. As Avery now over 2,000 yards for the season, 2,107 to be exact. As he's having, like I said, a great sophomore year here. And I cannot wait to see what we can have him do next season here when he's a junior. It's if we can get him to stay. Hopefully we can get him to stay, convince him to stay. Let's see a handoff here. That's going to go to Bo. It's now Bo coming in the game. So looks like Coach Bonds is putting in a couple of a couple second string guys there. I see a couple different guys on the offensive line right now. As now Bo here runs this one in there. He's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown, Highland Scotties. As the Scotties able to get on the board here again. And now I have extend this lead here a little bit more now. It's going to be 54-28 here at the ballpark here today. Bo, great run there from him. He just does a great job there. Just putting on the speed there, and of course putting down his pads when he needs to, and finds his way for the end zone. Cole here now throwing this one up there. That's going to be completed by him, as there's about 4:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Really not to, I mean, Marshall, for them to get back in this game here, they're going to have to do a lot of, they're going to have to score here quickly and then do an onside kick and then score again. But, of course, we've seen crazier things happen when it comes, especially to college football games here as of late. So now 2nd and 9 coming up. We'll see the ball there on their own, near their own 48-yard line. Pass there, and of course we're halfback there coming out of the backfield there is going to get the catch, but only for a few yards. But yeah, it's still possible. But of course we don't want to get ourselves in that situation there. As we see another quick pass, that's going to be caught, and Marshall getting every single, fighting for every single inch on the field here to get down the field here and try to get this score closer than what it actually is. Oh, nice hit there on that receiver from our defense, one of our defensive guys. So now 2nd and 10 coming up. As Cole here drops back here, throws this one in there. Oh, nice pass and a nice reception as they get this one inside the 10. We'll see what Cole can do here. Of course, he's looking for another chance to throw another touchdown pass, as that's going to be a screen pass, but that's going to be overthrown as the receiver gets there late. Cole here again throws this one up there. That's going to go to the back of the end zone, and it's going to be out of bounds there for Marshall. 3rd down coming up here, as they've been just doing a good job here of just running down the field here. And oh, Gill is going to get the interception, and that's going to stop now Marshall from going down the field, as Gill able to show what he can do here. Of course, we've seen him what he did in the last couple of games here, stepping up as a safety here, and in this kid's situation, a corner, as he's been doing a great job there. And of course, he gets a nice interception added to his total here for the season. So now with just under 3 minutes left here, we can just pretty much try to run the football as much as we possibly can. And you see Avery going down the field here, everybody telling him get down, hurry up and get in the end zone, as he makes a huge run. And what a run that was, as the crowd was going nuts here. And that's a big, huge run there from Avery. Of course, we've seen him do that so many times here now this season, as he is by far here today trying to really get all the any way of trying to find ways of scoring or get yardage here in any kind of way. I imagine I know he has well over 100 purpose yards here today. And of course, you know, he has 2 rushing touchdowns and as well as a receiving touchdown. So now we'll see here with 2:39 left. Gonna go play action here. Throw this one up there. See what our tight end can do. As Finley gets this one, and he is gonna get that one near the 15. Timeout being called here, as that's the 2-minute warning now. Robinson here throwing this one up the middle. And that's gonna be a nice catch as Feeney gets into the end zone. Touchdown Highland. That's the Scotties. There you see the crowd. They're going nuts here. And of course, not just trying to build our own, not trying to get, not trying to run to score anything, but we're also trying to make sure that we can, show that we can score and we can be an exciting football team for the college football, group that decides on the bowls and, of course, the seeding of the playoffs here. As we'll see now, 61-28, nice sack there from the defense, as that is Bolden again. And of course, he's trying to make a mark here for himself. He's trying to show the Heisman Trophy committee that he is worthy enough to get that Heisman Trophy this season as a defensive player. And so far, he's been putting up some really great numbers here, but of course, he has one more game left to prove, and that'll be the conference championship game. And of course, we don't know who's going to be in that, because you got Colorado and I believe I want to say OSU in the mix of that. Neither of those 3 teams have faced each other this season, so that's going to make it even more difficult, because you want to shrink the schedule, of course, good wins and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be a cluster. At least we know for right now. I think we're pretty much a deadlocked as one of those 2 teams for the Big 12 championship game. But for the most part here, the other, depending on who the other ones are, we don't know who the other team's going to be there meeting us in Dallas. But the final score there, 61-28. Highland comes up with a big win here. Avery, 29 carries for 291 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, as well as a receiving touchdown for him today. As you take a look at the replay there from the that big run there, that big catch, and of course find his way in the end zone. What did he have? He had 3 catches for 62 yards and a touchdown there, receiving as well here today. So great day for us as you take a look at the team stats here. And for the most part here, we played our final regular season game of the season. Now we're just gonna have to sit back for the next 2 weeks because we don't know who we're gonna be facing in the Big 12 championship game. We don't know if it's gonna be Colorado. We don't know if it's gonna be or it's gonna be Oklahoma State, because the thing is, neither one of those two teams play each other in the last 2 weeks of the season, and not to mention we have not played either one of those two. So it's gonna come down to probably strength of schedule. Obviously, points for and points against. We really don't know who is going to be in that championship game with us. And of course, right now, by far, conference-wise, I think we've had the perfect record. I think Oklahoma State has 1 loss. So if I think Colorado don't have any losses. So if Colorado continues to win, they can win out here in the next 2 weeks, then they'll face us. But I think for right now, we are a deadlock. We got our spot in that Big 12 title game. But like I said, that's 2 weeks away from now, because next episode we'll jump over those 2 weeks, and we'll get to that Big 12 game. But as we take a look here, like I said, great day there. 16 of 29, 292, 4 touchdowns. Robinson now has a total of 39 touchdowns for the season, so not bad at all. A lot more than I thought he was going to have. But of course, Bo, 17 carries, 109 yards, 2 touchdowns. Avery, 29 carries, 291 yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns, as well as a receiving touchdown. And of course, defensively, Bolden had a great game. 13 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. Barr, 8 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, a sack. And just really overall, just a really good game for the Highland Scotties to end the season with. And of course, there you see Cole Pendleton. Of course, a decent day for him. He threw the ball quite a bit, 63 times. Wow. 47 of 63. So really tough, passing day there for him. But he was able to find the end zone there. He found, of course, Montgomery twice, 11 catches for 136 yards. Of course, found Connolly for a touchdown. Of course, he scored a touchdown of his own. A nice rushing touchdown for himself. So, tough day. You had to go against a defense like we've been playing here as of late. You're definitely not going to be scoring quite a bit. And of course, we took advantage of that offensively. Trying to stay on the field as long as we could, and just really try to wear down that defense, and that's why we scored as many points as we did. But yeah, coming up in this the postseason here, once we get to the Big 12 game, we'll find out who we're playing. This is what I'm talking about, because look at 7-0. Oklahoma State did have 1 loss. So if Colorado can win out, they got 2. I think they have 1 more game left, with 2 weeks still left to play. They could definitely play. And look, week 14, they don't play each other. Oklahoma State plays Houston, and then Colorado plays TCU. So if Colorado happens to lose, Oklahoma State wins, then we have an issue, because I don't think Colorado plays in week 15, but I think Oklahoma State does, or vice versa. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, we could potentially have a tie for the team that whoever faces us. So we'll see if Colorado win out, and if not, then it'll be Oklahoma State. But coming up in the next video, we will of course we'll definitely do some recruiting here, show you the recruiting board again. But yeah, we're done for the regular season. So weeks 14 and 15, we'll quickly go through that, show the recruiting, and then we'll get right into we'll see who our Big 12 opponent is in the Big 12 game, and hopefully win a Big 12 championship, and of course find our way into the college football playoff. We'll see where our final seeding is once we play that game. Of course, we'll see if we can get a Heisman Trophy winner. First time in this series. We'll see who's going to be taking that trophy home, or will there be a steal from another college player? We'll have to find out and see. That's all coming up next here in the Highland Scotties Team Builder series. So definitely stick around for episode 13. A lot of stuff going on, and we'll see how this is all going to shape up for us here in this series. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys may be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. You guys can follow us on social media as well. All that is down below in the description, as well as check out our other NCAA, or should say our college football 25 content over on the second channel over on ESGNet. There should be a link down below or in the eye for our Road to Glory series over there. And of course, don't forget our other series here on this channel with Matt Marvel, our coaching carousel series. It's been a lot of fun too as well. We got just wrapped up the first season, so next episode, the final few episodes of that should be coming up here pretty soon, if not already out. So definitely go check out that series as well. But that's it for me. As always, guys, go Scotty Nation, keep yourselves and each other healthy, and I will see you all next time.